Alright, what's up everybody, and welcome to... Oop, wrong one. Welcome to... Oh my god. There we go. Welcome to DevLog number 7, where we're going to be working on puzzles 4 and 5. So we're back to 4 here. So, I need to figure out what core I'm going to call this. But either way, we're going to get straight into it here. I don't remember where I left off in the last stream, but I did get the cursor lock figured out. I got the scaling issues figured out. I got the whole clicking taking you out of the application. I got that figured out. So we're going to be going from there. We're going to be jumping straight into the puzzles. So that's going to be puzzle number 4, and we're going to call this one... This is about an override key and access being granted, trying to get access. Okay. So I don't think we need this anymore. We don't need this. Get rid of that. So we can call this one, I guess we'll call it sec.py for security. Sec.py. We'll go with that. Then we need to go here. And here. Not plus. That way. There we go. Alright. Then you. Don't need you. Need you. Okay, so we're going to need to cut that down a bit. We'll cut it down at valid. Valid. Right, so these are the two. That, and that. These are the 3 editable. Then for that one. Okay, so I don't need to worry about any of these then. Bars are valid. Oh, nope, not that one. Not that one. Then, so remove binding on you. Adjust the text. Valid. Logical. Authorization sequence. Take valid out of this one, kind of try and even them up a tad. There you go. That'll be close enough to even. Valid logical authorization sequence. So, okay. Right. So this is something else I wanted to do. So, I want it to seem like the further into the puzzles you get, in the later puzzles, the hints, like this right here, I need to find the override key, or just basic dialogue and whatnot. I want this to appear like it is the AI saying it, not the quotes creator or the player. I want it to feel like it is the AI beginning to think for itself. So I need to have some way to convey that. For right now, I'm going to skip it. And then let's make this one, let's make it kind of green to indicate that that's the AI speaking, not the player or anything else. I want it to be back to default. Remove binding, base color. And then you remove bind. Nope, nope. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Darn it. Get back here. Remove binding. And let's go to the graph. Let's get rid of some of these bindings. That. There we go. So now, let's go back to the designer. And then the print error here. Remove binding. And then let us remove that one. Print error color and opacity, get rid of that one. We want minimal unused code as possible. Alright, let's go back to making it. So this one, some flags, do not rename. And we're going to go with 1 and 1. This has power. True. Has power. True. Hit that. Delete that. And delete you. Oh, no. I'll hold on to you. Hold on to you for a minute. Power equals true. We need to add another text box here. Text box. Text. Is to, oh no, make it 9. Good night. Okay. So now, Roboto Bold 18. False. Skip this line. You. Error. Good. Not. Stable. Legacy. Flag. Equals. Four, so I need to move this here. That'll be fine. And then we don't need you. I'll keep you. And down here. Here also. Okay, so I'll just stick you. Not what I wanted to do. Yeah, here's what we'll do. Let's take all these and just slap them all on one line. Just kind of get them out of the way. And then you're going to go on line 15 here. And instead of legacy flag, you're going to be the next line. Here. And legacy flag. And protected and a legacy flag. Copy you. Printed equal as power and stable or good key and protected. Okay. We're gonna have to adjust the font. And then it's a bit too big. I'll adjust the font in a minute. If granted equals true, print. Else. Else print access denied. Okay. There we go. That's good. Here's all the editable text instances. So now we need to adjust the font. If we go to 16. Uh, uh, I don't know. Let's cut it off at or. And we go to the next line. Now, I need to copy it again. Dang it. Oops. There we go. So, override key, because I heard detected and legacy. There. Brother. Why did you delete all of this? I did not want to go back this far. Or... no, I really don't don't know how that would wreck. There's not a clean way to do it. Or is there? Okay. Now go with that. Just extend it out a little bit. Oh. Okay. There you go. Okay. I think it's about the same. Yeah, it looks about the same to me. Yeah. Okay. Good. I like that. And still locked. Good. Okay. Now we need to start getting the interactivity. So What do we want to be defined as correct and what is defined as not correct? So I feel like this needs to be interactive, the legacy flag. Not the numbers, but just the greater than symbol. I feel like that needs to be interactable. So let's go ahead and fix that. Cut it off at greater than. Take U, slap U right onto the end of it. And then take U, and we're going to paste U on the end. So you pop down here. And then you're going to be 5.4. And we need to remove that padding. 0 padding. There we go. And you have some padding to the left. Make that 5. There we go. That looks nice. 3.2 less than 5.4. Except we want your default value to be greater. Greater than. And I feel like you need just a touch more padding. 6. Yeah, I feel like you're a lot more centered there. Do you have padding somewhere else? Why? Do that. No, you're still. Do that. There we go. Okay, now let's get rid of that padding. I think that was what was causing it. No, that wasn't. Oh, there we go. It's a little closer together like that. I don't know what's up with that padding issue then. Oh well, whatever. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. So, now, you're interactable. Override key equals error detected, which equals not is stable. So error detected would be true, and legacy flag so error detected is currently true. Because error detected is not is stable. So it is the opposite of is stable. So error detected is true. The legacy flag is currently false. So override key is equal to error detected and legacy flag. So right now it defaults to false. If you swap this to less than, then override key would be true. Access granted is equal if has power and is stable. So these are not modifiable, so you cannot do that. So you need to focus on override key and error detected. Override key, as we currently said, is false unless you flip the legacy flag. And error detected. Error detected is part of error. Oh wait. Yeah, error detected is part of override key. Yeah. I feel like that might be too easy though. Yeah, I feel like that might be too easy. Hmm. What can I do to make you a little harder? So, I think I want you a little further left. Too far? Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I like that better. So what can I do to make you harder? Hmm. Need to get access. Do that instead. System flags. Rim name. Do not rim name. So yeah, I feel like these, you can't change these. Those are pretty well set. We gotta have more than just one editable instance though, right? I mean, come on. Sheesh. Man, I am drawing a blank right now. I thought there was something else to do with this one, but I cannot for the life of me think of it right now. So let's change this from error detected. Override key equals hmm, and this one okay. So override key equals something and legacy flag. So override key is what and legacy flag. Override key is what and legacy flag. Uh, Dang. Why am I pulling such a hard blank right now? I got an idea. Yeah, I got an idea. So we'll have a misspelling. Yes, so we'll have a misspelling here. So it'll never register. The misspelling will be a red herring to put not in the front because we want error detected to be the opposite of is stable. We can't change is stable, so we want not is stable down here. So the misspelling will be a red herring, and we'll have the greater than here, but it needs to be less than. So then delete you. And then legacy flag, we don't really need you. Stick you back down here for now then. Override key equals. Error detected in legacy flag. So they'll know this option, this first pair, cannot work. So they focus on override key and error detected. It's going to be a bit of a stretch for them to know that they need to put not in front. So I will need to address that. But that'll be fine. That'll be fine. And then for the error message, to make it where they can't just change that to true or false, we can have an error message pop up, something about system tampering, variable is permanently assigned to the stable parameter. Only case modifications are allowed, or something like that. Case usage, something. We'll figure it out. Okay. And then the last one we could do, because we do need to make it a little bit harder, because I feel like that's not quite enough. Well, I don't know, maybe it is. We got 2 more puzzles to go through. We don't need to be making this one a lot more complex. We got 2 more to do. Okay, we'll leave it as that for now. So delete you, we don't need you. Yes. And delete you. Yes. So you are going to be text puzzle 1. Well, puzzle L10. Text puzzle L10 and text puzzle L11. Change the naming convention up a bit. So we have 2 that we need to work on. All right. File, save. Oh no, not editable text box. That's terrible. It says read only. Oh no. That's horrible. Okay. So, there's this one. Level 2, we don't need any of this anymore. Delete all of that. Don't need any of this anymore. Delete all of that. We need to tweak the code, but nothing should break here. Okay. So then, starting text, we've got 2 starting text. Starting text underscore L10 and starting text underscore L11. Don't need this one. Yes. And we don't need this one. Yes. Compile. And so here's the 2 errors. You. And you. Let's just delete all of this for now. So then line L10 error icon. And line L11 error icon. Do not need line 3. We do not need print error icon. Don't think we need a pin string, but we'll hold on to it. We'll hold on to can proceeds. Text puzzle L1, text puzzle L11. Okay. It's fine. Visible, solvable. Can't remember what the errors are, but we'll get to that. Don't need that. Don't need that. So don't need these. Don't need these branches or anything that comes up after. Have all that for now. So then we'll hold on to this. Done. So upper visible, invalid action. So if there is no error icon, we want to set pop-up visible to true, play sound 2D. And for that sound, we want dockable window open. Make sure I get the right sound. Pretty sure it's dockable window open. So puzzle 3 and make sure. So the graph. Click play. So it's not invalid action. We play. New window. Okay. So new window. New window. Right. Now. There we go. So then what else? Here. Okay. And so not you. You guys are backwards. On 10, we'll go here. And 11, we'll go here. Do not need any of this. Target. 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 And target. There we go. Good. It's this stuff. Okay. Right. All that for now. And you. And you. All of you. Let's go get rid of all of this and we will start over. So this is the header text. File. Save. So really, it's essentially like we are starting back at puzzle 1. Because ignoring the first 3, you can only access puzzles 4, 5, and 6 after you have solved puzzle 3. So then it goes back to the same sort of progression where you can whenever you enter puzzle 4, everything will be the default values. The pop-up window will be correct. It'll say output. It won't say whatever I had to say on the other ones. And if puzzle 4 is the first one you can open, you can edit everything like normal. Puzzle 4 does not have any restrictions on it because you cannot access it until it is literally time. Puzzles 5 and 6, however, will have restrictions because you will have to complete puzzle 4 first for 5, and then puzzle 4 and 5 to do 6. So with that being said, I should not need a header text for puzzle 4. But I'm going to leave it because I'm going to be copying puzzle 4 to make, well, no, I've already got puzzle 5 and 6, so we'll go ahead and delete it. So header text, get rid of that. Header, color, and opacity, we'll keep that. Pop-up right long text, color opacity, pop-up title text. Oh, wait, no. We did want the header text. Never mind. Never mind. This is, alright, node. What? Node. Where's it node? No. Node. Now I can't remember what it was. Return node. And then output text. Text. There we go. Okay. Good. So now everything is compiled successfully. Good. So now let's go here. Let's go through what will happen. So we don't need that anymore. We should be able to full screen this now. So on event construct, we're going to set the input mode to UI only. The first thing it's going to do is get all of the actors of class node, and then it will find the current puzzle number, which actually, yeah, we don't even need this anymore. Don't need this. Because it was like the previous ones where the only way you can access this to begin with is to complete puzzle 3. So really, we don't even need that. So on construct, we will immediately save the starting text. We don't need any checks to make sure that we can, because this will be the only one that we can interact with. Don't need any of those checks. So with can proceed, let's find references. I don't think there is. It can proceed. So pop-up title text. So we don't need this. Don't need that. There we go. So can proceed, find references. Oh, nope. Find references. Should be no references. Okay, so we can delete you. Find proceed to, find references. So we do have some. Get code text. Right. So we don't need this. And then, actually, we don't even need this code anymore. Get code text, we don't need this function. We'll keep pop-up title. Well, no, we don't even want pop-up title because it's always going to be output. It's always going to be output. Because there's not going to be an error. Good. Header, that's good. Building, okay. So can proceed to find references. Event graph. Where is can proceed two right here on exit pop-up. Right. Yes, right. We don't need that. So on exit pop-up, set it to not read only. If it is solved, we'll play puzzle solved, which I believe is up here. Puzzle solved. We will cast that the puzzle has been solved. We do not need to set can look. We want to take away show mouse cursor. So do all of these same things. We do not want to take away the ability to look. Set input mode game only and remove the parent widget from parent. So then, where is widgets? Open puzzle 2. I want to make sure I get the solved logic right. So on puzzle solved, menu pawn, puzzle solved, target is BP, menu pawn, puzzle solved. Okay. So this handles the solved logic. Yes, that's it. That handles the solved logic. So then we do not need to worry about that. Should be handled. Save. Book title. Right. So let's go to the designer. Down here to the pop-up. Pop-up title. And we need to remove that binding because it's going to be output. Okay. So now on exit, everything should be the same. Set input mode game only, remove the widget and play window closed sound. On play, set read only. If there's a line error icon, we're going to play invalid action. Invalid action, otherwise new window. Okay. Good. But we want to play the solved. This is on, that's on click play, so we needed to add that sound bite. Undo. We don't have can proceed to. Get rid of that. Get rid of, so you shouldn't have any more references. No. So get rid of can proceed to. On clicked undo. Going to do that. And we're not going to have that. So undo will just immediately do what it is supposed to. On exit pop-up, not read only, if it is solved, puzzle solved, right. We do not need to pin text. Because we're not going to have any here. No, okay, delete that. Good. Then get rid of all of this. We're going to need to set our own logic. Yep. Set our own logic for this. Hey, cutie.
And are you done?
No. Kind of just getting started.
Yeah. It's almost time to go to the audience. He's brushing his teeth.
All right.
So in just a minute, pause it. You can come back.
Okay. Do any references to header color? Couldn't I tie the header color to the line error icons instead? Pretty sure I could. Yeah. Yeah, it is tied. There we go. Is this used anywhere else? No. So we can delete both of those. All right. Oops. Oops. Okay. Back to the basics. So for puzzle 4, now let's go back to the designer. So on line 10, go to the graph. On text changed, text puzzle L10, where is my character limiter? Print command. Right here. So do length first. Changed. String. Then we will get the length of that string. Then, if it is greater than $13. If it is greater than 13, branch. So if it is greater than, we're going to set text box of the text puzzle. Set text box. And we will set that to left 40, so left 13. Same thing. Left, same value. To string into the text. is true, then we will get left 13 to text. And you will plug in here. And you will go here. Right. And that's when we can check if it is correct or not. So I suppose by default, so I need a new function. Let's go back to the designer. 10. Set you to red. Okay. Create a new binding. Get line 10. Color and opacity. And we'll set it. Alright, I'll be there in just a second. Line 10 error icon. Branch. And then place you. And we go here. Just open this one. Doesn't really matter. We just need to copy these. Okay. If there is an error icon, we want it red. If there is not an error icon, we want it white. Save. Go back to the event graph. And I will be back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. So where were we? Right, okay. So that is what we set the text. So if it is more than 13, then we will set it to those last 13 characters. If it is not, and this is two separate lines, branch. So I have one branch here, and we'll have another branch here. Text to string. Actually, that's right. Oh, it's already at a string. Never mind. Equal exactly. Put it here. Not is stable. If it is true, we will set line L10 10 error icon to false, else on a branch, if it is equal to not stable, or. Wait, no, we're looking at L10. We're not looking at. Hang on, I might have this backwards. Oh, no, wait, no, yeah, we're right. We're right. Graph. If it's equal to not is stable or not. Oh, is stable, my bad. Is stable. We'll set the error icon to false. Otherwise, set line L10 error icon. Otherwise, it will be true. And then we're going to do the same thing here. Same thing here. Or error icon. Okay. So now, if we play it, okay. Hold the phone. Also for on event construct here. Oop, right. We need to set is read only to false. There'll be a temporary workaround. There we go. Now you, we need to fix you. So here, right here, L10, right. Get L10, color and opacity icon. If it has an error icon, be red, otherwise we want it to be white. That is good. Go to the designer, link you, get line 10, color and opacity, remove you for a moment. Yeah, you're red, okay. Get line 10, color and opacity, save. That's not right. Why are you doing that? Context changed. If the text is equal to not is stable or is stable, then we want it to be no error icon. Otherwise, we want it to be true. So why? Context changed. Print string. Now we want to do line 10 error icon and then print that. So it's saying there is no, oh wait, hang on. I know, oh wait, hold on. Line 10 error icon. Default is true. Overlooked that. Now it should be, there we go. It's a spelling mistake. It's supposed to be stable. There we go. All right. Good. So now we'll do this one. By default, you are not technically wrong. So line 11 is not true. Save that. We're going to do the same thing here. Basically, we want to copy all of this. No, why did I do that? Except in this one, you're going to be 1, 1, and or less than. And you're not going to be line 10. You're going to be line 11. Set line 11. True. What's that? Uh-oh. Oh, wait, I didn't do the... I need to tie that to the function. 11. Default's going to be white. That's fine. Create a binding. You're going to be get line 11. Color and opacity. We're going to basically copy line 10. Oops. Copy line 10. Drag you out here some. Throw you in. Get rid of that. Get rid of you. So you are now going to be in line 11, error icon. If there is an error icon, we would like that to be red. If there is not an error icon, we would like that to be white. There we go, and alright. Whoop. We forgot to adjust the thingy. We need to fix that. You are not puzzle 10. Silly me. You are text puzzle 11. How could I have been so careless? All right. We are getting somewhere. So, on play, right here, set read only to true. There is a line 10 error icon or in a line 11 error icon. We'll play invalid action, otherwise we'll play new window. Let us test that. Good. Okay, now if you are correct, whoop, thanks, Bill. All right. Now there is something I want to say. So, okay, so output is still white. Okay, that's fine. That's good. That's fine. That's fine. So now we need to go to get header text. So, okay. Let's do get header color and opacity first. We have already done that. Never mind. We're done with this one. Done with that one. Go back to the text. So, if there is a line 10 error icon, branch is true, branch well, no, we'll go straight to the return node. If it is true, then we need to go here. Text puzzle L10 get text to string end so we will do error and what types of errors do we have 4, puzzle 3. Access error. We don't want access error. Get rid of wrong text. We'll do that. So no append text yet. We'll do write error. No. What do we want to call it? Because if it's not is stable or not is stable, we want to give some sort of an error that that variable is tied to specifically is stable and its variance. System error, maybe? System error. Otherwise, it will be, I don't know, man. System error. Error. We'll leave it to this, and we'll do the right wrong text here. Well, no, we'll leave that as solved. Well, no, we'll move it. We'll move it. This will be that text branch. L10 error icon. There is an L10 error icon. I want to say, so it is system error. How are the errors formulated here? Right. This. Copy. File. Sec.py. Oops. Is it sec? It is sec, right? Yeah, sec.py. Line 10. 10. Right. Error. So we'll put it just right there. Variable. Go back to the designer. Error detected. Detected is linked to system variable is underscore stable. Stable. please. Only variable is stable and its logical derivatives may be used. System error. File sec.py line 10. Write error. Variable error detected is linked to system variable is stable. Only variable is stable and its logical derivatives may be used. Okay. Good. Branch. So then we will check for a line 11 error icon. If there is a line 11 error icon, let's go back to header text. Else branch line 11 error icon. And we will do the same thing. Another system error. System error. How did we handle it with... It was puzzle 3, was it not? Yes. So... So we will append system error. By line 11, syntax error. Maybe you meant instead of, and then you need to be in A, right? Instead of 11, get text puzzle 11, get text to string. It will be the append to string, no, to text string. It's not what I meant to do. Okay. True. Use stable. Oh, right, I forgot to. Okay. So what happens when puzzle 3? How does puzzle 3 do? They're not gonna do the thing, right? Yeah. Fine, I'll run through them real quick. I don't feel like changing that line of the code. Okay, so now, what does it look like when something else here? Okay. I don't really like that. Smear, we'll do that. Oops. Add a little touch to it, you know? Okay. We'll leave it a system error for now. That'll be fine. Then header text, system error, good. Upper text. We used, so that, good. Otherwise, so what will happen? Let's go back to puzzle 4. So we're on puzzle 4 now. You're not puzzle 4. So if we go here and fix this to stable, that is stable. Makes a flag. So when we hit run, if access granted is true, we will print system admin access granted. Otherwise, we'll print access denied. So these are the two things, the two options. So right now, we need to look at access granted. Has power and is stable. That is not true. So we have to go to override key and error detected. What is override key? Well, override key is error detected and legacy flag. So let's come back to that. We'll go to this one because it's right here. It's the simple variable error detected. Error detected is equal to is stable. So false. So right now we will print access denied. So false branch, we will get line, fixed puzzle line 10, and then we will get text And we'll go to string and equals exactly. And then if it is equal to exactly not is stable. If it is not equal to that, we will text bit access denied. Okay. Is access denied, right? Yes. We'll print it in lowercase. Denied. Otherwise, we will print system admin access granted. System admin access granted. Whoop, nope, not yet. Well, because we also need to look at the header. So not yet.
Thank you for your help.
You're not welcome.
I think it might have just been me.
Well, got you for better.
Okay.
Right. Let's grab text puzzle 11. Go throw it in here. Get text. To string. Equals exactly. And for this one, it must be less than? Less than. And. Access denied. Access denied. System admin access granted. Okay. So now let's go to header, color, and opacity. Or get header text. Let's do this in the event graph instead. So, on text changed. $11. We will set correct. True. We will need another branch. We need a new variable called error. So, if this is equal to less than equal to less than if it is equal to less than, we will set L10. No, we're on L11 right now. We're on L11. Error icon to false. And we'll set error to true. And we'll set error to false. So I need to copy this, get rid of this one, copy this, paste it down here. And we do the same thing here. Branch. Branch. Equal to not is stable. To not is stable. Get header text. Or, oh, wait, no, not this one. Not header text. Thinking the wrong thing. Header color. Or error. So this is wrong. Yep, it is red. Access denied. Uh-oh. You should be... Oh, I know what I did. I know what I did. I know what I did. I need to have these relegated to two separate errors. Delete. Why can't I delete you? Error. Duplicate. Error. 2. We will set you Get header color or error 2. Now it should work. Jenny is stable. Well, we'll leave it as L and see what happens. Oh, system error. Okay, stable. Stable. Not. System admin access granted. And then header color request. We don't want you. We want you to be. Okay. There we go. So then we need to change the sounds. So on click play. Why am I doing this? Branch or bool. Error icon. Line 11 error icon. Error icon. And error 2. So if any of these are the case, so if any of these are true, we will do invalid action. Otherwise, we will do another branch, and we will go with solved. Is it solved? If it is solved, we're correct. If it's solved, we'll go with correct. So now go down here, and we will set solved. True. No, hold on. I mean, technically, wouldn't it only be true? I mean, I guess technically it could only be true. I can't think of a situation where you'd be able to get to the dialog box without an answer, or without it being correct. Let's test that. So go here, we hit play. Error. Stable. Oh, we forgot to set the pop-up. Set. Pop-up visible. True and true. Silly me. Oh no! This variable is stable. Oh no, is stable. Access denied. Access denied. Not is stable. System admin access granted. Yay! Visible, and then, yeah, technically, set solved here. Set solved. To true. So if we set that, that should theoretically complete it, right? Not is stable. Less than. There we go. Just like that. Alright, now I need to start doing the error dialog. Okay. That is where the RW text will come in. Okay, because right now we have the text for the two obvious wrong answers. Right, line 10. Okay, fair enough. Stable. So we need dialog here. And then we need dialog. Well, we have dialog there. But less than. Okay. So for this, we are looking at error 1 and error 2. We do not need the line error icons because that's already handled. We're just working on the two error icon conditions. Okay. So let us go to the RW text right here. Otherwise, we will put another branch. And we will start with error 1. Get error. So, I mean, technically, we can do either or. Because I think the way we're going to set it up finish it off right here. If there is an error, then we want to copy this return node. So if there is an error, we'll say access denied. What do we want to say about that? So we'll say print access denied. Access is denied. So let's start with error detected. That would be line 10. So graph. So we do want to split this. Error. Access denied. Line 10. It's error detected. As false. It's true. Else, we have an error 2 branch. Error 2 variable. Legacy flag. False. True. Otherwise, we'll return another node. This will be the correct answer. Global variable has permission. Global variable has permission. Has been assigned true. Caution is advised. System rewrite is now possible. Is now, not. It is now possible. Now let's get pop up RW color and opacity. Be red. Yeah, I'm fine with that, I guess. Let's see what happens. System error. File sec.py line 10, write error. Variable error detected is linked to system variable is stable. Only variable is stable and its logical derivatives may be used. Okay, stable. Access denied. Variable error detected, reporting as false. Desired outcome is true. So error detected, reporting as false. Error detected is stable. So we need this to be true. This is false, so we want the inverse. We're going to go with not. Access, well, that's not it. Excuse me? Not yet stable. What? Hold on a minute. Puzzle solved. On click play. Where'd it go? I lost it. Right here. Or I need to have them set by default. Right. Line 11 error is not true. Line 2 error should be true. Line 1 error should be true. Well, save. Now we should be good. I can't believe I missed that. Not is stable. Access denied. Variable legacy blah. Legacy blah. Reporting is false. Let's fix that. Legacy blah. Legacy blah. Legacy blah. Legacy blah. Okay. Error detected is stable, not is stable, but stable. Access denied. Variable legacy flag reporting as false. Desired outcome is true. Legacy flag reporting is false. Oh no, well, let's fix that. Output. System admin access granted. Global variable has permission has been assigned true. Caution is advised. System rewrite is now possible. Puzzle 4 has been solved. So now what we want to do is we're going to take BP node 3 and we're going to shift duplicate it. We're going to put it down here. So now node 3 is going to be puzzle 3 and node 4 is going to be puzzle 4. Let us save all and let us try what we have. So first off, can't access puzzle 3. Can't do anything here. Wants to solve hello.py. Good. So can't look around. Can't get to puzzle 4. So let's go through the progression. Solve puzzle 1. Done. Solve puzzle 2. Done. Solve puzzle 3. Now we have access to look around. Ooh, right. Oh, I gotta do the line trace. I forgot about that. Oh no. I gotta do the line trace. On left mouse button, how do we do a line trace from camera? D5 line trace from camera. So first we need to add a widget. So yeah, we'll put it under here. We'll add a new widget. User interface. No, we have widget blueprint. We'll call it just user widget. Widget underscore crosshair. Open this up. Go to puzzle 3. Go to the designer. I want to get the same size here. Puzzle 3, so canvas panel main. Crosshair, good. Canvas panel main. This panel. Main. I mean, it should be about what we need. Should be fine. Canvas panel. So then we need to add a icon image. to the image. We want to anchor you right in the center of the screen. We will adjust the X and the Y later, but for right now we'll do -50. And size Y, make it 100. And also do -50. So it is dead center. File and save. Do I have a pointer? No, I don't. Okay. So keep that. Google. And we'll do print crosshair image. Instead of crosshair, let's do pointer. Pointer image. I like pointer. There's my cursor image. Same thing. Okay, cool. Cross image. And not really the cross I had in mind. Right. Oh, what about aimer? What's that gonna do? That's not at all what. Okay. Crosshair. Just go back to this. That's fine. I mean, that looks kind of neat. Hmm. Kind of like the box. Just the box. There we go. Like this one. Yeah, I like that one. Let's go here. Then download. Save image as PNG. And downloads. Now I should be able to. There we go. And of course, it is not transparent. Because that would be just too easy. Man. Okay. Cancel that. Let's do Paint 3D. Should be able to use the Smart Crop tool. Paste. Not that. God, no, not that. Downloads. Download PNG. Okay. Magic select. Next. Remove that. Just remove everything. Okay. Add this. God, what the fuck? Go back. Move. Corner. Corner. Ugh. It's rough. Really rough. Okay, let's get a different one. That's not worth the effort. That ain't worth the effort. Not worth the effort. Go with this one. Let's replace it. Let's go back to the puzzle. You re-import. Set actions. No. Where is the re-import that I'm looking for? There it is. Re-import. Okay. Open you. Let's do the chroma key. White. White. There we go. Okay, I'm fine with that. Save. Let's go to the widget crosshair. And we will use... I don't even know what I named it. Let's change that to crosshair. Crosshair. Image. Crosshair. It's a little stretched vertically. Oh, no. Says why. Like 70. That's not in the center. Oh, negative 35. I did my math wrong. Messed up my quick math. I probably should make that white or something. Yeah, let's do that. I'll make it a different color. Make it green or something. I don't know. Download now. Okay. Crop it. brushes. We want to do a fill. Let's do blue. Now we can do magic select. And then yeah, there we go. Autofill background. Whatever, doesn't matter. And we will copy you. Then we will delete all of this. Paste that back in. Stick it in the middle. Close enough. And then on the canvas, transparent. 200. Do not resize image. Okay, so should we go with that? No, we're not saving. So now let's go back to the puzzle. Re-import with new file. Crosshair. Save. Okay. Oh, that's way too big. Oh, and I'm way zoomed in. Never mind. Let's do. Oh, not 5, 10, 50. And 50. Negative 25. Negative 25 around the middle. File, save. So now, on puzzle 3, let's go to the graph. On event, graph, on solved, puzzle solved, set can look, remove from parent, play sound 2D. So we don't want input mode game only, we want I don't know why sometimes it doesn't let me delete things. Why does it do that sometimes? I don't understand. Well, maybe. Always. Focus. Target itself. And widget to focus. Can't break it. I have to delete that whenever it decides to give me that ability back. So BP menu pawn. If can look go crosshair. Well, no, hold on. New custom event. Add custom event. What the? Why are you way up there? Show crosshair. Widget puzzle 3. Their controller. As BP menu pawn. Show crosshair. Right to BP menu pod. Show crosshair. I want to widget. I forget how to do that. Create widget. Create widget. Underscore crosshair. Add to viewport. Target is widget. Show crosshair. And then we will add a new custom event. Remove crosshair. We'll remove from parent. No. How did I? What did I do? Remove from parent. Oh, it is remove from parent. Crosshair. Remove from parent. Okay, so now you show crosshair, and on puzzle 4 on get header text, no, that crap. On event construct, we want to set input mode game UI only. Before we do that, we want to cast to BP menu pawn, get player controller, as BP menu pawn, remove crosshair, and then we will continue this logic. What? Oh, get player. Oh, hang on. Hold on. Hold the phone. Not that. Get player pawn. Sealing me. Player pawn. Then we'll continue that logic. And then on exit, not pop up, but on exit, remove from parent, and then cast to the menu pawn, get player pawn, here the object, as player pawn, show crosshair. All right, now let's work on that line cast. line trace by channel. Can I do line trace for objects? Okay, that should, oops, hold on. Can look as not true. That should do it. So still locked in, everything's good. Open up one. Let's finish this first puzzle. Good. Let's finish the second one. Still locked in, can't leave. Let's finish this one. Still locked in. Open the last one. Still locked, can't leave. Click out in space, nothing happens. Let's fix this one. Now we have the cursor and we can look around. Clicking. Oh, clicking messes it up. Okay, why does clicking mess it up? Why? Click. It's fail. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, no, that's game mode and UI. What if instead of input game mode and UI, set input mode game only. Failed. Controller. Failed. Mode game only. No. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. So, that gives me an idea though. Because, what if we set U to game only and then set U to game and UI? So right now we click, we're fine because we're in game and UI. I gotta run through this again really quick. Good, yes. ER 8. False. Now, yep, now we're good. So now if I click on you, oh no, oh, we got one problem solved. That's fine. That is fine. So now, if we go over here, puzzle 4. Cast a BP node. We hit, that node is successful. And it is not solved. Let me get puzzle 4. PC puzzle 4. PC puzzle. Puzzle 4. Yes. That should be working. So print string node hit. So let's skip this, and on keyboard event P, we will set in look true, and we will show crosshair. Skip having to do the other puzzles. So right now I can't do anything. Hit P. Oh, right. Hold on. I almost forgot. Set input mode game only. Get player controller. And then, well, no. Set show mouse cursor false. Code game only. Node hit, node hit, node hit. Okay. That's good. PP menu node. So we know this works. On PC initial puzzle for print string puzzle opened. So the node's being hit. Well, actually, I can just do this. Hang on. You know if it's actually. Yeah, we can go here. We'll do puzzle 1. Print string. And then we will do puzzle 4. No. So now, let's hit P. Locked in. It is not. So it's not separating the nodes. Okay. Why? Because I did nothing with it, that is why. Because I am an idiot. I am big dummy. Hmm. I mean, if I need to, I can just do that. I can get that fixed out later. That's no huge deal. So get puzzle number. And I basically need to copy all of this. Solved. Match. True, nothing. Set. Set current puzzle. Puzzle. Four, 5, and 6. There we go. So, puzzle 4. On exit. Mode game only. True. And we need to set controller, I think. Show plus cursor. Game only. First thing we want to do is get rid of the mouse cursor. And set input mode game only. So now, clicking to do anything, hit P, we go into scan mode. Click around, nothing happens. Can't open the first 3. I have those disabled because they'll already be completed. We go over here to puzzle 4. Opens it. We can start messing around. We're still locked in. We hit exit, and we should be. We're locked back in. Can't do anything. Go back to puzzle 4. There we go. All right. Awesome. And then if we solve it, I'm probably going to need to adjust that logic. Solve it. And yes, I'm going to need to adjust that logic. That's fine. Okay. So we're going to need to adjust that here. So, yeah, because we can't have double meanings. So instead of puzzle solved, we'll do 1 through 3 solved. And then that should automatically update this. Yeah, 1 through 3 solved. So then puzzle 4 on solved. Let's go to BP menu pawn. And then we will go with, because on cast, yes, set solved true, and then custom event. This will be 4 through 6 solved. Just an easy workaround. And then the target will be the same thing. Puzzle solved. So now, if we go through here, hit P, open the puzzle, solve it, stable, not, plus then, we did not none trying to read. One through 3 solved. Access none. References. So, puzzle. Oh, wait, I didn't update it here. Right. 6. That's why I didn't update it. Now it should. No, go away. Now it should. Now it should work. So stupid. There we go. But I don't have my cursor. My cursor's missing. Oh no. My cursor. That's fine. Parent. Set it solved, and then we will show crosshair. Now it should be exactly what I want. There we go. Can't interact with it again because it's already solved. And can't interact with these because I have taken them from the interactive chart. Awesome. Well, now I guess the only thing that's left to do is delete this. And then let's test it for real. So compile, and this will be the last test. We're going to go through puzzle 1, solve it. Go through puzzle 2, solve it. Puzzle 3. Solve it. Now we're here, and let's do puzzle 4. Make sure we move around, click, everything's fine, and then, yep, reopen it. Awesome, okay. Not is stable. Less than. There we go. We have officially implemented the look around system. Trademark look around. Alright, now we just gotta do puzzles 5 and 6, and then that'll be it for this little intro sequence. I hope you guys enjoy. That's going to be it for this stream. Hope you guys will tune in for the next one and see what we can get done then. Till then, later on.